Yo, Big H back with another video. This video is inspired by conversations I've been having with guys about women and how to get women and things like that. And they were like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. So I said, you know what? Let me make a video on it. Now, something that you gotta understand is I'm gonna just jump right into it. Women want your time without giving up sex, and men want the sex without giving up time. That's something that you gotta understand. You gotta comprehend it. Like, don't just listen to me saying it. Like, listen to me communicating it to you. You have to really comprehend that. Women want time without giving up sex, and men want sex without giving up time. So once you understand that really, and you really comprehend that, then we can move on to something else. Now, the thing is, women like to do things when they feel like doing them. And I always tell women, if a man did things when he felt like doing them, this wouldn't go anywhere. This man and woman thing wouldn't go anywhere. Like, let's say going out on a date, for example. A date is not for the man. If it was up to the man, we'll just say, yo, let's go straight to the room, the bedroom, and let's get it done, and then we'll go eat after. Let's do things after. But women want you to go out on a date and things like that. And it's like, that's not for me. It's not for men. We don't care about dates and doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? After, yeah, we want to like take you out and show, appreciation and things like that. But beforehand, it's not about that. It's just about getting to that, getting to the goods, the goods, because we put a lot of emphasis on that. But yeah, so I just like women to know, stop doing things when you feel like doing them. If I took my time out, because I try to say, men, when I talk to women, I tell them this: just think of your vagina as a man's time. What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen, you put a lot of value on your vagina, right? You don't want to just give it out, without getting anything in return. Think about that as a man's time. You women will use up a man's time like it's your time. You know what I mean? You don't even care. Like, you'll use up his time, his resources, and everything. You wouldn't even care. So you need to think about that when you think about a man's time just being your vagina, and you'll understand how men feel almost all the time. You don't want to give that. You don't want to give up your vagina without getting anything in return. Men don't want to give up their time without getting anything in return. So that's just the easiest way to do that, to think about that. Now, how to get women explained. This is a pretty simple one. Like, you would think it's like a complex answer to this one, but it's real simple. All a woman needs, this is my two week theory, and I have one for men as well. Well, for women as well, that they need to know. But for men, to get a woman, you just have to give her 2 weeks of constant attention. Women thrive on attention. They love attention. That's all they're about, is attention. 2 weeks of constant attention. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Did you eat? You need medicine? Whatever it is. 2 weeks straight of just going hard like that. Now, the reason why women end up with, like, bum dudes, baby daddies and all that type of stuff, is because a guy who really has enough time to give 2 week attention, like that, he really doesn't have a lot going on. See, a guy who's about his business, he's moving around, MGTOW, like we got things going on. So we don't really have time to give you 2 weeks of, constant attention. You know what I mean? So, and then women will fall for that too. Like, if you just talking to them every day, you like, you showing them, like, let's say a genuine side of you where you just giving her attention. It's just all about her and stuff like that. She'll be on you like this. Especially if your appearance is on point, you know what I mean? But that 2 week attention thing, women are fall for. So yeah, they end up like this is like all type of women: lawyers, doctors, nurses, wherever you work at, Target, whatever it is, wherever you work at, women. It doesn't matter. 2 weeks of constant attention, you have that woman, and it's kind of like sad. It's sad that that's all she really needs, but it is what it is. Nature. That's women's nature. You know what I mean? We think from a logical standpoint. So when you put these things, these theories and things that I say into a logical standpoint, they make sense. When we just moving on feelings, nothing makes sense. You only think about the next move, the very next move, instead of thinking steps ahead and breaking down things. But that's all it takes. Now, Normally when you get into these, this is something else too. I'm gonna just say the man's or woman's 2 week thing too, because when you get with these women, this is just a little help for women. Stop, like, they want to be that spoiled brat type of girl right off the bat, just a spoiled brat type of girl. And you know, and what I mean by that is, people may not understand that, is that she's like, oh, do this for me, take me out, do such and such, and they didn't even earn these things, you know. And you do something she don't like, she get an attitude, you know what I mean? Like, it's just little, like, she want to be a brat, you know, like, oh, this is my baby, and she wants you to be like, oh, this is my baby, this is just how she is. And I'm trying to tell a woman, build a value for yourself, right? And I'm gonna give them the 2 week theory as well. Do like what a man sees value in. Find what a man sees value in. Now, if he, like I said in another video, if he likes chess, play chess with him. If he likes video games, you know, play video games with him. If he wants you to leave him alone while he plays the video games, leave him alone while he plays the video games, right? But in general, men normally value sex from a woman, right? So I say for 2 weeks straight, or until he does something you don't like, give him all the sexy ones, all type of stuff, jumping off the ropes, and the room, the all type of stuff, fruit roll-up trick, the whatever, the cantaloupe trick, what was the grapefruit trick, do all this stuff, right? For 2 weeks straight, or until he does something to get you upset or whatever it is. And once he does that, you stop completely. Stop doing whatever you was doing, and I guarantee, whatever your issue was with him, he's gonna solve that. You can be oh, I want this done, I need this and that, or he's gonna get it done because he wants to get back to what you already had. You see what I'm saying? That's just a little game on the side. Yeah, and this video kind of went by kind of fast. Like, I was supposed to get into other things, like explain, but it's just how to get women explained. Like, that's just how it is. It's so simple, really. Just 2 weeks constant attention. I threw a little something in there for women. Shoot, that's about it. That's enough knowledge for today. Shit, like, share, subscribe, comment, you know, pass the word on. You know, we making some moves out here. I got a whole bunch more game coming up. MGTOW for Visionarians. I'm out.